Mississippi. Welcome into another edition of Friday Night Fever. So many crucial games tonight as the regular season came to a close for some teams and the playoffs began for others. In our game of the week, not only was it a playoff game, it was a rivalry game. The defending 5A MAIS champs Heritage Academy hosted Starkville Academy in second round action. I was told it was the longest running private school rivalry in the state, and they meet in the playoffs for the second year in a row. It was Starkville Academy who the Patriots defeated in the state title game last season. Bragging rights, revenge, tradition, all on the line in Columbus tonight. But first, I want to give a shout out to all the parents and fans and people who have manned the grills at football games this season. Let's take a look at this action on the grill. Oh, expert flipping. Expert flipping. Oh, look at those dogs. Oh, all right, to the game. Vols and Patriots cooking up some playoff action. Vols on the move early. Randall Fatral to Cole Owens gets Starkville Academy on the doorstep in the first quarter. Couple of plays later, handoff to C.J. Jackson. Massive scrum at the goal line. And what's the call? What's the call? What's he going to do? Get me a ref shot here, man. Ref shot. Touchdown Volunteers. Starkville Academy took the early lead. Extra point, no good. 6-0 at that point. Fast forward to the second quarter, Heritage Academy going to work. Mac Howard dialing up the deep ball to Trey Noah, and a great catch by Trey gets the Patriots inside the Starkville Academy 10-yard line. Very next play, Howard hands off to Braden Davidson, and Davidson scampers in virtually untouched. Extra point was good. Heritage Academy took the lead 7-6, and that extra point proved to be decisive in this game. With under 3 minutes to play, Starkville Academy was down 21-13 and scored. But Heritage stuffed the two-point conversion, and the Patriots hang on to advance to the third round of the playoffs. They'll play Adams County Christian next week. What a ball game there in Columbus. And speaking of big ball games, huge game in West Point. The Green Wave needed a win to keep its drive for 5 straight state championships alive. End of the half. West Point up 26-13. Oh, hook and ladder play. Call the fire department. Oh, almost breaks it all the way. Tucker Henley. Great hustle leg by West Point, though, to keep him out of the X point. Keep him out of the end zone. Next play, Center Hill rushing to the line. Preston Newsom sacked lunch by Jaquarius Thomas. That ends the Center Hill bid for a touchdown. Second half now, West Point trying to extend its advantage. Swing pass to Trey Ryland, and he takes Xavier Paler for a ride, but plot twist, Paler strips Ryland. Center Hill recovers the old piggyback strip fumble. Tale as old as time. However, Center Hill can't capitalize. Next possession, Chris Ivey busts into the end zone, putting the Wave up 33-13. And West Point comes up clutch, winning 40-21. They go to the playoffs. Their drive for 5 straight state champions continues. That's huge. All right, moving on. Calhoun City hosting Riverside. And Calhoun City, the Wildcats, they were ready for this one. Calhoun City, Jackson Lee rolls out, and he's going to connect with Jalen Williams. Connection right there, but fumble! Oh, he hung on to the ball. First down. Recovered by Williams. Lee drops back, connect with Jalen Artberry this time. Touchdown, Wildcats. Extra point was no good. 6-0 at that point. Riverside taking over now. Oh, fumble on the exchange. Calhoun City picks it up in great position right now. Our cameraman sprinting to the other side, and he's going to catch this touchdown pass from Lee to Thomas Clayton. Touchdown, Calhoun City. They advance in this one with a big-time victory, 44-6. Alrighty, let's go over to Vardaman. The Rams already up 6-0 in their regular season finale. Vardaman QB Britton Bailey hands off to Zay Pratt. A hard-earned 4-yard gain. We love those hard-earned 4-yard gains. Bailey drops back to pass now. Airs one out to Grant Fugit. Intercepted by Rashad Hornsberger. First down for the Tigers. Noxapater with the ball now. Donnie Chun hands off to Don Rush up the middle. That's just a 5-yard gain. And now Knox Pater dropping past. Chun is sacked. Oh, and a sack fumble right there. Vardaman hops on the football, and Vardaman hops on the victory train in this one. They go on to win 26-6. All right, and this was a huge game. We're going to Winston County Red Bay here over in Alabama. I thought we were going to Oxford, but we are in Red Bay. We'll pick things up here. I haven't seen these teams play, and I don't have a script. So we're just going to watch and see what happens here. Number 10, inside. Does he get over to the end zone? No, but very next play, touchdown, Red Bay. So I haven't seen these teams, but apparently they're really, really good. So let's see a final score here. Yeah, and they live up to the billing, 26-0. All right, let's head over to Fulton. Let's head over to Fulton. Leak Central visiting the Itawamba Ag Indians. Itawamba, the 1 seed in the playoffs, and they showed it. Here's a nice pass. Oh, wide open. Got nothing but fields of green. Oh, juke stick. What's up? Oh, another juke stick. 3 people. Oh, and he breaks a tackle. Oh, my goodness. What a play. Unbelievable. Usually you only see that in video games. Great play there. Itawamba, they were cruising in this one. Let me see the final. They go on to win 34-18 despite that fumble. Indians advance. And now we're going up to Oxford. Tupelo, they are hype as they ran out to face the Chargers. Jake Weir hands it off to Kyson Brown. He finds his way through the defense, but brought down short of the first down. Here's Weir again, handing it again to Kyson Brown, but he is stuffed by the Charger defense. May I just say, phenomenal jerseys on both sides of the ball on this one. So Tupelo settles for the kick. They went up 3-0. They were up 6-0 at the half. Then the Chargers stormed back 25 unanswered points in the second half. They go on to win, and they stay undefeated. They win the division with a 25-14 victory. Now we're going to Pontotoc. Choctaw Central facing off against the Warriors. Onside kick here, but Pontotoc recovers. Cade Armstrong, that's right, recovers the kick. And here is Pontotoc. Connor Armstrong, the brother, tosses a Jordan ball, makes his way for the first down. This is right at the beginning of the second half. Choctaw Central took a sneak one past Pontotoc. They weren't having it. And here's Connor Armstrong, finds it to Big Bro Cade, and he runs it in for the touchdown. Oh, bro to bro, touchdown. We love that. That was 28-18 early on in the second half. The Warriors, they hang on to their victory. They advance in the playoffs 38-24. Now let's head down south to Clinton. The Arrows hosting Starkville with the Region 6A title on the line and a playoffs berth on the line for Starkville. Opening drive for the Arrows. Montavious Warren runs it for a 22-yard gain. Nobody wanted to bring him down except for that last guy, of course. Then it's Caleb Miller punching it in on 3rd and goal from the 1, 7-0. The Arrows were big in this one, and their defense was even bigger. Altmeyer with a nice pass right there, though. He finds Leroy Hollingshed to convert on 3rd and long. But that was about all the offense would get. Altmeyer was under pressure all night by that aforementioned Arrow defense. There's Kamarius Gibson. Oh, what do we say? Clinton upsets Starkville in a big way, 35-7. They claim the 6A Region 2 title, and unless I'm mistaken, Starkville is eliminated from playoff contention. That is sad because they were very good. They were clicking before they had to go into quarantine. All right, let's take a look at some of the other scores from around the region. Ripley advances in the playoffs. This team barely won any games last year. Now they're on to the second round of the playoffs. They beat Yazoo City 34-28. Nettleton had zero problem with Humphreys County, 31-0. Noxubee County 54-6 over by Hialeah. Saltillo They end the season without a win, and they lose to Columbus 21-7. Next slide, please. Senatobia and Houston in a defensive struggle, and Senatobia struggled less. They win 7-6. And East Union defeats O'Bannon, oh boy, 57-6. Walnut defeated Palmer 48-32. These are all playoff games, by the way. Winona, they take down Kossuth 48-33. Winona Christian 49 to Calhoun Academy's 8. Not very Christian of them, that victory. West Lowndes, TCPS rolls. They haven't lost the game since week 2, 35-6. Do we have another slide? Yes, we do. Clarksdale. Oh, I thought North Pontotoc, after beating Corinth, they were going to win in the first round. 21-7 in favor of Clarksdale. Pelahatchie, after not winning a game last year, they're going to the second round of the playoffs with a 45-34 victory. Oh, gotta love these storylines. Way to go, Mustangs. Our cheer team of the week was oh so close. Both Starkville and Heritage Academies cheer fans turned out in droves to support their squads. Nearly 4,000 votes. 4,000. But in the end, only one squad can win this illustrious award. Only one can win it. And it was the Starkville Academy Volunteers. Take it away, girls. And go.
The Friday Night Fever Cheer Squad of the Week is sponsored by Magnolia Soap and Bath Company.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fever. I'm Matt St. Jean, and apparently we had a bit of a power surge here at the station, so no ticker on the bottom. If you had any scores that you want to hear about, just text me and I'll figure it out. But speaking of texting, I've been texting with Rhea all night, and Rhea said that she has had some great games down her way, including in Louisville, a playoff game. Rhea, tell us a little bit about it.
Thanks, Matt. I am back in Louisville tonight as the Wildcats hosted Caledonia for the first round of the 4A playoffs. Now, the Confederates had a rough regular season coming into tonight at 3-5, but it's the playoffs, so everyone's slate is wiped clean and anything can happen. And Caledonia was giving the Wildcats a run for their money with the score just 13-7 at half. And the Feds are the first to strike in the second half with a handoff to Darius Triplett. He squeaks through a hole and is off to the races. Taking it to the house, Triplett ties up the game at 13s. But not long after, the Wildcats find their groove. Jace Hudspeth completes a pass to Louisville's Triplett, Dontavius, who loses his balance and gets taken down right outside the goal line, which sets up Louisville for this. Hudspeth keeps it for himself and shows some grit to get into that end zone, even getting in a little tussle there. The Wildcats regain the lead at 19-13, and they just kept rolling as Louisville goes on to win 26-13 against Caledonia. And so Louisville stays alive tonight with that win and advances to the second round of the 4A playoffs. They are set to play New Albany, and I heard it was supposed to be here, so will I make it 3 weeks in a row in Louisville? I guess that's kind of up to Matt. Reporting live from Louisville High School for Friday Night Fever, Rhea Thornton, WTVA 9 Sports.
She's totally right. It is completely up to me, and she'll probably be in Louisville next week. All right, Water Valley hit the road to take on Choctaw County in the first round of the 3A playoffs. Chargers quarterback Tylen Carter drops back to pass and finds Justin Jenkins up the middle to put Choctaw within 10 yards of the goal line. With seconds draining from the clock before halftime, Choctaw looks to punch it in, but Carter gets stuffed by Parker Todd. What a hit by the linebacker. The Chargers end up settling for a field goal. They're up 24-14 at the half, and they go on to win 31-14. The Chargers charging to the next round. All right, moving on up the road to Euphoria. The Eagles hosted St. Joseph tonight for the first round of the playoffs in 2A. The Bruins start off with the possession. QB Chris Watson scans the field and throws it deep, but a swarm of Eagles are there to swipe it away. And no dice. Now Euphoria's turn, and they take no time getting on the board. Ty Murphy goes for the QB bootleg, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Euphoria was up 7-0 at that point. On their next drive, Eagles just outside the goal line. Murphy hands it off to Jay Stevenson, gets the corner and gets the points. Euphoria all over St. Joseph in this one, barely breaking a sweat, 47-0. All right, we're going to East Webster versus Pelahatchie down in the southern, right outside of Jackson. And here's East Webster with the ball. Oh, now they have the ball. Intercepted, going the other way. Is he going to take it to the house? Yes, he is. House call. House call. House call. East Webster with the touchdown. Now East Webster with the ball and some great running here, breaking all sorts of tackle. Pelahatchie, no touchy. East Webster, I don't even know what that meant. I'm just saying nonsense. My producer back there is like shaking her head. 41-13, East Webster with the victory. All right, let's take a look at some Thursday nighters. Okolona trying to finish their regular season on a high note, but they had to face Nanawaya. Yikes. And here's Okolona on offense. Nice stiff arm there by Davon Johnson. Gotta love a good stiff arm. But the drive stalled out for Okolona after that. Then the Warriors, they went to work. J.R. Coleman weaving his way through the Okolona defense. Gets ridden down inside the Chieftain 20-yard line. Few plays later, it's Coleman again muscling his way into the end zone. Warriors up 7 at that point. They go on to win big, 41-20. Their first round opponent depends on this next game. It was Baldwin and Myrtle. Bearcat fans pretty happy. They were up 36-0 at the half. Now 43-0. Jamari Marshall flips it to Draylon Watson. He finds the edge, breaks a tackle, and oh, look out, Matt. That was me on the sideline. My ACLs flashed before my eyes, but luckily I had cat-like reflexes. Coach, though, not very impressed. A couple of plays later, Marshall hands off to Kendrick easily, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Baldwin, they win big in this one. They get the second seed in the playoffs. They get a home game against French Camp. French Camp won big tonight. Myrtle, they get Nanawaya in the first round. That's a tough draw to have to go down to Louisville to take on Nanawaya. Oh, what a night. Great night of football, and I was so glad that you could join me for it. Have a great weekend.